Hey, what's up? Brent from Brenspeed. Man, I am so pumped today. This is going to be super cool. 21 GT500 track pack car. You got to love the carbon fiber wheels on these. Hellion Sleeper Twin Turbo system. So here's what's getting ready to happen. We are going to watch a dyno pull. It doesn't make 900. It doesn't make 1,000. It doesn't make 1,100. We're over 1,100 raw horsepower. We are going to talk more about that after we watch the dyno pull. But here's what we have going. It's a 21 GT500 track pack with the Sleeper Twin Turbo system. I might look really excited today, but this is probably one of the coolest cars that we built so far this year. Doug's with me. Let's go down, take a quick look at the engine compartment, and then I'm going to bring out Dom. I'm going to bring out George. We're going to talk more about it. We'll get it up in the air. We're going to look at the turbos. Doug, come over here and take a look. So obviously, factory supercharged GT500. You move the supercharger. We have the Plasma Man manifold made in Australia. So that's cool. Make these for Coyotes. Fits on the GT500. Then we have the Sleeper Turbo system. We've done some other mods of this. They are going to talk about it. It's E85. 4 return style fuel system. It's a triple pump. I am going to put links in this description of some packages we have of this that we install. So these aren't mail order. Because this Hellion Twin Turbo kit honestly isn't really like something you're going to install in your back, yard or your garage or whatever. It's probably 90% complete kit, but there are some fabrication you have to do to make it work, which we do here at Brenspeed. So check that description and get links on what's the base kit cost. Maybe what's this car right here costs to get built. So that'd be cool for you to check out. So I'm going to go grab Dom. I'm going to grab George. They're going to come out, talk a little bit about it. Maybe what's the hardest thing to install. Maybe what's the coolest thing about it. Then I'll go check out this dyno pull. All right, I found George right here. I found Dom. I brought these guys out because I want to give you a little bit more information on the Hellion Twin Turbo system. So if you guys don't mind, walk underneath the car. We're going to check out the turbo. It's an awesome sleeper kit. Probably bring it back down, talk a little bit more over the engine compartment, and then we're going to check out that dyno pull. So guys, it's all you. Go for it.
So hey, let's check it out. Dom, why don't you tell them a little bit about the setup underneath?
So as Brent said earlier, for the most part, a lot of the kit is bolt-on. Everything down here, as far as the turbos, the up pipes, and the exhaust fits really well. That comes with the kit. It is a tight fit, but everything does fit really nicely.
Yeah, and on these particular turbos, we got the 64 millimeter upgrade, and it is the Screamer, so it really comes alive, and you can hear that turbo sound.
So to that point, to hear that turbo sound, we do have a full 3-inch custom exhaust that we adapted to the factory catback, so it is 3-inch all the way back. And that's pretty much it for under here.
So I know Brent mentioned the Plasma Man intake manifold earlier in the video. That's just a fantastic piece. It actually bolts right on the engine. There's not a lot of customization that goes on to getting that part installed. There's a lot of repositioning of sensors, vacuum lines, etc. We also had to do a lot of modification, which you can't really see on the scavenge pump. Dom, why don't you tell them about that a little bit?
So because the GT500 front cover is a little bit different than the 18 that this was designed for, there's a couple standoffs that are in a little bit different of a spot. So we had to make a custom bracket in order to keep that scavenge pump system instead of making a completely custom system for that. But it does fit if you do a little bit of fab work. Which is why this kit's install only. We can't really make a template to tell you exactly how to bolt this on. There's a lot of custom parts that we made, from the scavenge pump down to the ATI crank dampener that we use, the mandrel, the gear to drive the scavenge pump, and really all the above. So another point that is a little bit difficult to get in there, the intercooler setup. There's a lot more going on in the front of the radiator on this than there is on an 18 like this was designed for. So keeping the factory trans cooler and every other cooler that's under here and making the new intercooler fit is quite a bit of modification, and making new brackets, new mounting points, pretty much everything for that is all custom. And then we really finish off the engine bay with a nice custom race breather tank that allows all our crankcase pressure to vent properly. But that's pretty much it as far as the engine is concerned. But man, I just love this car so much. I'm so excited to see the dyno results. Let's go check them out. Let's do it.
right, check these numbers out. Definitely going to talk more about it. DynoJet SAE, 1,135 real horsepower at 7,600 RPM. Torque comes in at 785 at 7,200. Boost down here, we're at 19.97. This is exactly where our client wanted to be. So we go back and forth a lot of times on big builds like this on where we're at. He said, hey, leave the car right there. I want to pick it up. I want to go out and drive it because he has some plans in the future for even more boost. There's probably some other mods we're going to do to this 500 right here to go up from there. But a couple things. 1135. These cars make like 600 and some real horsepower from the factory. These are absolutely insane numbers. And we have other packages. So in that description, remember, these are installed packages. We don't ship them to you. You ship your car here, or you bring it here. But we have links in description on, you may not want that much, and that's fine. So we have like a stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. This is what's called the stage 3 twin turbo. But we have ported blower options, just pulley options with a cold air intake. You might want to check those out. If you love GT500s and you want more than that factory, maybe you don't want to go as crazy as this right here, which is awesome. We have that available. You can email quote@brenspeed.com to say, hey, what's this cost to get installed? But honestly, you can check that description. You can click on the link on our packages. These are installed packages, prices out the door, parts, tax, labor, tuning, everything you need. And we have transport options to your car here to Brenspeed in Indiana. So hey, I'm Brent. You might have questions. Please leave a comment. Hope you like seeing that 500. You're probably going to see it more in the future because we are going to be turning it up more. Once it gets used to it and creating more power, it's going to be sick. So again, leave a comment. We'll answer. Subscribe and notify us up to date. Email quote@brenspeed.com. Maybe you have not a GT500. You're just watching this right now. You have something else and you want to know what it costs to get that car built. We can get you taken care of. Thanks for watching.